Euro USD chart will draw like 1 or 2 supply and demand zones up until the 1 hour or 30 minutes, because for entry we're going to use 30 minute and 50 minute and 1 hour, one of the three time frames. So, and I will try to use English because this video will go to YouTube, but you can ask when I say close, and then I will try to translate so that people can understand what we are trying to say. So I can find this as a monthly demand, which is why this I believe I will. Where's our thing? I will mute you for now. Then I'll unmute you when I need you to avoid the background noise. So there is. Can you see that this market created this strong move, a very strong move to the downside? There was a pause here. There was a continuation. So the market then consolidated here a little bit, but eventually it reversed to this previous supply zone. Now it went back up. Sorry, Carmen. Hello. Okay, excuse me. Let's try to, I hope you are still with me. So let's try to continue with this video. So already here, there was a weakness somewhere here because this level was touched once, it was touched for the second time, for the third time. So this is an established support level that pushed the market up. We can also take it as a demand, but I will take it as a support in this case. And then the market, when the market was from this supply zone, it couldn't come back and touch this support. It couldn't even break it. So that's a weakness. So if that is the weakness, in that case, what we could have done here to capitalize on this bullish move, we could have drawn our monthly trend line somewhere here, and then we're expecting this market, when the market was after it touched this supply and then went down, we're expecting at least to come to this support, but it couldn't. It missed it by like 100 or 200 pips, 200 points, 2,000 points, and then the market start breaking this trend line. So once the trend line is broken, obviously we're expecting, once the market close above, break and close above this trend line, obviously we expect the market to come back to this supply zone. Maybe it will get some strength to go down now, or maybe it will break and still continue. So we can't tell for now. So our job is not to predict what will happen like in a year or what. So let's go on to the weekly. We're going to go to the weekly chart. You can see the weekly chart that this market was going down very, very weakly. So choppiness, chop, going down, chop. But can you see the difference? After the market broken above, now we start to see a clear move, a clean move. So winning the bears already lost the fight. We're just resisting a little bit, going down, chop. So anyway, that's not the topic for this video. So we're gonna draw this weekly demand zone. So we have here a weekly demand zone that I will change the color maybe to this color, weekly demand zone. So now I believe we can go for the daily. Then from the daily chart, I don't see any, because I don't like to draw like the supply and demand zone that are too far away from price. So if we can draw this horizontal level, and then we look for supply above to the left, which is very closer to this current price, a demand that is very closer to this current price, somewhere in this region. So we can't be looking down underneath here. That will make our chart not like messy. It will make our chart more messy. So we don't want to have a messy chart here. We're trying to keep it clean want to keep it as clean as possible. So I will delete this one. So I believe this is a support. I don't know, are we kicked out? Wow. Okay, so City, I was saying I can't say this is a demand zone. So I can only say that this is a potential support level. This is a potential support level because this market was going up, it went back down here, up, but when it was pushing up, it couldn't break these previous highs. So we can still say this is a support in a range. It's a support level in a ranging market. So for now, Euro USD is a ranging market, but bullish ranging market. Overall trend is bullish, but currently Euro US dollar is ranging. So we're expecting Euro dollar. If these guys have enough money to buy and break and continue with their uptrend, or else if these guys are not interested in buying this Euro dollar, it's gonna come here and create something like here, something like there, and then it will have to go back down. But now we are not trying to predict that, so I don't see a demand zone here. So let's go for the 4 hour, because we already know that here is our resistance. So we have from current price we have 100 pips, we have 102 pips. So let's see if we can catch that 100 pips using supply and demand on the lower time frames. So we're gonna go to the 4 hour. We can actually catch it. We can actually catch it using this demand zone on the 4 hour. So we can actually catch that move. Let's change the color to this one. So we can actually, if you see here, bro. So we're gonna come to the confluences now. The one of the confluences that I use for this particular case is a trend line. So now the trend line is not drawable on the 4 hour, but currently this is our take profit. That is our take profit level on the daily. So we're expecting, because now this is a 4 hour minor resistance here. So I'll try to draw it with this drawing what. So this is the 4 hour minor, which is also around last week high. So I 100% believe that something is going to happen here. There is consolidation or a reversal. It has to reverse to here. So this is where we are predicting now Euro US dollar, maybe for tomorrow or Monday next week. It has to come back here and buy. This is our take profit. So this is the beauty of supply and demand. So now you can set your buy limit here and put your stop loss and go and drink coffee, because actually we have just done your job, because we started from the daily, weekly, monthly. We know where the market is heading. So let's have a look at here. I believe here there's a smaller trend line here. So what could happen in this case, because the trend line, we use it as our confluence. So yeah, this trend line, I think it's a valid trend line, because it was touched the. So now always the market cannot go like this, up like this. So it has to pull back before continuing, or it has to pull back for a complete reversal. So right now, what is what I can expect on this pair? It will come here. You see here, there's also a previous. Wow, this thing is kicking us out. So apologies guys for I just got too irritated for swearing. So now I'm expecting this pair You see, there's a nice, you see, there's always a fake out in the market. Watch out for a fake out. You see here, it's a very, very clean representation of a resistance, 1 hour resistance. The market went there and pulled back. Now it's broken. So once it's broken, what do I expect according to the price action? So I'm expecting the market to come here. So here it's a what? It's a point of interest whereby millions of traders are going to buy. When they are buying, where are they going to put their stop losses? So they are going to put their stop losses here, some their stop losses here, some in this region. So for me, I don't enter where everyone else enters. So I want everyone to enter here. So I'll just make you a clean example here. I'll make you a clean example here again. So I want everyone to, in the world, who are price action traders, to buy here. So I want the market to give them a little bit of money. When it comes back again, more of them are buying, but it's going to break there and come back to our. So once it break there, they will think of now this thing is selling. Some of them will start selling because it will be visible somewhere here that there's red candles, red candles, red candles, red candles, red candles, red candles. So for us supply and demand traders, we know for a fact that we want people to get trapped in this market before we can enter. So waiting for the manipulation so that they can start buying. Don't rush, wait for your time, be patient. It will come back to a demand zone. So you start buying. So that's what I see, I predict on euro dollar. So now I'll go to the last pair quickly, which is a GBP pair maybe. Let's try to choose a GBP pair so that we can get this over and done with. Okay, so let's choose, let's not choose GBP USD. Let's choose maybe GBP CHF or GBP audio. Let's see which one, because I know one of them is in a tight consolidation. So I will try to avoid the consolidation. And actually this one is also in a consolidation. So let's rather go for EuroCAD. Yeah, let's just go. This one is also in a consolidation. So we try to trade clean markets as possible. So let's see NZD CAD. Yeah, see, no, not this one. NZD CHF. Yeah, this one is a little bit better. So let's go to the monthly. So we try to take our direction from the higher time frame. So what we do here, I can see a supply zone there on the monthly. It's a nice and a clean supply on the monthly. So we're drawing our supply for the monthly there, somewhere there. So right now, obviously, we can already see that there's a rejection. So potentially this market want to come and test here and then continue going down. So that is my prediction. So now we're looking for buys according to the monthly, because also we have a monthly bearish trend line, which will be a very nice confluence with this supply zone. Should the market come back here, obviously people will be selling it, and also I will be selling it. So you also said you must be selling it. Let's go to the weekly. The weekly is already showing some upside. Let's see, this one was let's see, we have a minor weekly trend line. Actually, we're not just trying to we're not trying to draw a perfect trend line, but we are just drawing a trend line so that we can focus our direction. So we are forecasting that this have a potential of doing like this until it reaches monthly supply zone, where we will look to sell. So obviously we're expecting this because I can see a triangle here. So we also use those triangle patterns, a confluence. Also use those confluence on your higher time frame. So there's this triangle pattern or wedge pattern, whatever you would like to call it. It's gonna break and do something like this. So, but eventually it has to reverse. Even next year, you will come and shake my hand once this happen. So we're gonna go to the daily now. From the daily chart, we can already see here that we have a daily resistance here. We can draw even using this supply. So right now, let's see how many pips we can cash until that resistance, daily resistance. There's just 33 pips. So this is how you select a pair you must trade. So I think I'm done now. If you have a question, this pair is out of the list. Even if you can go to the 4 hour and think about buying or selling, but this pair is only left with 33 pips only. Or sorry, 300 and something points, or 380 pips. You see, I mean 380 points for it. Otherwise, it's 38 pips to the daily resistance. See, so we can't be looking to buy this one. So we want to take it out of the list because our overall direction on the daily, we wanted to break that daily. Once it break, that's when we'll wait for a pullback. So on this pair, we only trade it once it break here and pull back here. That's when we'll only look to buy to the next monthly supply, and then maybe sell it, find an entry there and sell it, this NZDCHF. So now I'm about to unmute you. But for scalpers, let's go to the 1 hour and see for scalpers. If you want to catch 10 pips, it's not even a nice pair to catch because already it's at a 1 hour resistance. Because even on the 1 hour, so we use all the 1 hour resistance. We're trying to build a case here. What will be? So the only nice place that we could have bought this pair from is somewhere here on these lows, of which it was never tested. So this is where we can only buy for scalpers and day traders. So for scalpers and day traders, do nothing here. Don't buy here. Don't sell here. But if you like risk, you can sell. But for me, don't do nothing because we are trading with the trend here. Wait for it to come patiently somewhere here, and then buy it. Or else if this one break, this one definitely gonna hold for a small reaction for scalping or day trading. So I'm about to unmute you, bro, because this meeting has been going on for like 17 minutes already. So I would like to unmute you now so that you say something.
I will ngicala kumanda kuba because ndobe ngifuna ukuyiva ama like confluence, so ngibonile confluence yakho I trend line because I know support
yeah, so my Confluence is a support. Also, you must draw those triangles on the higher time frames. You must know your where is this next support and resistance. So basically, you're not trying to focus specifically only on supply and demand. So try to understand the basic price actions of higher highs, higher lows. Try to understand where is your trend line. Then try to understand, is it because the rule of trading is saying buy high? I mean, buy low and sell high. So sell high, buy low. So if I may ask you even now, is this one high or low to buy? Obviously this is high to buy because we could have bought here, which was low, which was low, which was low, which was low. So now why would you want to buy there? Because it will reverse against you, coming back to this trend line, and then it will go in your direction. So all those, you try to build all those pieces, like, you know, like I try to show you that even from the monthly, that's where you must try to see where is the monthly can go, where is the weekly can go, where is the daily going. Is the daily closer to a higher to a demand or supply or support and resistance? So this is all the confluences that we are trying to build, those triangle and stuff. But now for entry, strictly supply and demand for entry. So I hope if you have a question, you can shoot the question, or else we'll have to end this meeting and then I'll re-upload on YouTube, so that maybe if there's something that you missed, or if maybe you will still have some question later, you can come with me to those with those questions, and I'll try to address them.
Oh, so I'm friend, man, friend.
Oh, friend. Okay. So whatever you see here, please go and practice, and maybe to go, because now in the mistake that I made in my trading journey when we are closing, the mistake that I made in my journey, once you get a technique that you see, hey, this technique is promising. The moment that this technique you don't practice it, you don't put it to practice, maybe a demo, or even try to draw your charts, back test it, and then that's where you are losing. You are already fighting a losing battle if you don't practice. That's what I'm trying to say. So try to practice, like try to draw this thing, try to start from the monthly, try to take a screenshot, send it to me. What do I think? Like, be interactive. Be interactive. I know you are learning on your own, you are trying to learn, you are trying to master this, but whether it's me or another trader there that is inspiring you, you can do your chart and mark your chart. What do you think? Oh, I'm predicting this. What do you think? Something like that. Like, try to be interactive. Try to practice whatever, whether it's this that we are just talking about here, or whatever you have read in a book or in a video or wherever. Try, because even that drawing of zones. Drawing of zones, I remember when I started with supply and demand, I used to ask my mentor, is this a correct zone? Or you can even say to me, bro, can you please draw a zones for me on GBP UT 4-hour chart? So that's where I draw my zone, then you compare to your chart. So what I'm trying to say is, if you are not trying to be that active, then you will delay your progress. I'm not saying you won't master Forex, you will master Forex, but it will take you longer than when you are trying to work hard. Because I'm releasing a new video now about why trading Forex is difficult. So I'm in the process of editing the video. It's gonna be out in my YouTube video. It's like why Forex trading is difficult. One of the points that I highlight there is saying Forex trading requires hard work. So that is a kind of hard work that I'm trying to say, bro. You must try and apply it in your own. And also, I think, but we'll talk about this one offline. So hopefully, bro, there's something that opened your eyes here, so we'll communicate. Ne? I have to stop this meeting now.